Dickle, have you seen my drumstick?
No, Buzz. Happy Thanksgiving, folks.
I bid you welcome.
I'm going to take the amplifier and the record changer out. And it looks like there's 3 screws here. This unplugs. I'll have to take the speakers out. This just got some nuts on it. So when next you see it, it will be decased. Is that a word?
Yes.
Or out of the case, whatever you prefer. I'm going to see if I can take this whole board out, because there's a grill cloth behind here that I need to take a look at. So there's a bunch of screws here. I'm going to see if I can get that out. There's a screw here, and a screw up here to take out the changer.
Make it 3.
I've already taken this one out, so let's do that. Make that 3 screws. There's another one here.
I told you so.
So 3 screws.
What are you waiting for? Come on.
To get the changer out.
Then do it.
Alright, here's the guts of it. There's the speaker board. As you can see, the grill cloth is there. Here's the amp here. And the record changer. Gonna have to hook up some type of get a couple of 2x4s or something so I can set this up so I can run it out of the cabinet. Alright, here is the amplifier section.
Clean as a whistle.
It's gorgeous.
Looks like these caps are original. I think these have been replaced. Oh, look at that. This is called Beaver electrolytic capacitor. I bet my buddy from the UK over there, Andrew the piano tuner, is going to get a kick out of that.
Hello, Governor.
A couple of beavers are in here.
Blimey!
Now, the only information I have on this is from that schematic, and I got that from the Radio Museum. I'm trying to get some additional information on the changer.
I can't find it anywhere.
And maybe some original manuals or something on there. This has a selenium rectifier in here.
Huh?
Looks almost new. I'll probably leave that in there. But my schematic calls for there's supposed to be a 70 and a 50. And they put 2 80s in here.
Darn tootin'.
2 80 beavers.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Woohoo!
So I'll have to check to see if I've got the caps in stock. I probably don't, so I'm going to have to order them. But this project does not look like it's going to take too long. The longest is just getting that cabinet back in shape. I've taken the C-clip off here. I'm going to see what it looks like under that platter there.
Take it off here, boss. Yeah, take it off, then.
And this should just come up.
But it was harder than it appeared.
Pull, Whitey, pull!
There we go.
Well done.
That looks very clean under there. This, I guess they call this an idler wheel.
Yes.
Sometimes it's got a big dent in it where it's been setting for years, but this one seems to be smooth. There's also a belt here.
How can you trust a man that wears both a belt and suspenders?
What do you think of it? I think it's great.
Don't that bloke never stop?
Now you quit playing around and do your job, you four-legged python.
Hope that belt's not too loose there. Looks pretty good.
Say, what is this?
Still got grease on the bearing there.
Hey, this is fun, Rocky.
Ta-ra-ra-boom-de-ay, ta-ra-ra-boom-de-ay. Oh, what a joyful day to frolic and play.
There's a sticker on the changer. It says run 2E8. Admiral Corporation. This is the sticker that fell out from the bottom. I believe that model number is record changer 658-7M. I'm going to have to re-glue this onto the changer someplace. I'm going to clean this record changer up a bit and re-lube it, and then we're going to test it. So,
The more you run over a dead cat, the flatter it gets.
it's still soft. It's a belt here. Maybe I'll soak that in brake fluid. This could use some cleaning.
That wouldn't surprise me at all.
You know, this thing is just by looking at it, you can tell this has got low hours. Whoever bought this originally probably got it and then didn't have it too long, and then they got a stereo. And this was just put in storage for all those years. I don't see any evidence of this being taken apart or even re-lubed. I think this is all original. Well, I found where this label goes here.
Oh, how nice.
Goes like that. Or that. Okay, I repacked that bearing with grease. And put some grease on there. And I cleaned the motor and lubed it. I'm going to put this idler wheel back in.
Just like I've been saying all along, nothing to these jobs.
I soaked the belt and I soaked the wheel in brake fluid, but not too long. So I'm going to put the belt on there.
George not understand.
You big dummy.
Okay, let's test these beavers.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
Beaver capacitor. It says it's an 80. According to my cheap little meter here, it says it's a 114. Let's check the other one. That one is 107. So they both went high. I don't know how that works. You would think they would go lower, but this is not a scientific meter here. Originally, this is supposed to be a
Well, let's see here. Yes.
supposed to be a 70 and a 50. So what I've got here is I got a 47 and an 82. So we'll go ahead and put those in there. I can't test it because I ordered a belt
I wonder why.
for the changer and it hasn't come in yet. There's my 47 microfarad and my 82 here. The 82 is going to the higher voltage coming off the selenium rectifier, and the positive from the 47 is going over here at the other end of this 1K resistor. Okay, I've got it hooked up, and I wanted to check the voltage across this selenium rectifier as it's coming out. This should be 150.
Be careful.
And I'm getting like 128. So it's coming out low there. I don't know if that means the selenium rectifier is not doing its job. So we're almost 20 volts low.
22.
So maybe I'll have to buy a diode and use that instead of the selenium rectifier. Although it looks like it's in pretty good shape, I don't know anything about them. Well, old Buzz messed up again. I'll tell you. Sometimes I touch something and it turns to crap. And that's just what happened here.
Now you've done it.
This tweeter here, I was going to change this crossover capacitor here that was soldered onto this thing here. And so I was unsoldering it from this side. And while I was doing that, I was moving it back and forth. And while I was doing that, this thing popped off, and the wire that goes from the voice coil to here broke. And the other side of this thing that fits on the other side fell out. Here's the other side. The only way to get it out of there was to remove that paper there.
Oh, brother.
But you can see, I'm going to try to solder this to here without messing it up anymore. If I can't do that, then I'll have to get another tweeter.
Twig or tweet.
But I learned my lesson here. I'm going to put some glue around here and on the other side, so this one doesn't fall off. When it falls off, this delicate little wire breaks. So I think I got enough length on it. Originally it was running right down on here, but I had to raise it up a little bit to get more length out of it, and I think I just got enough for it to go there. So I'm going to try that. Okay, I have glued it, and you can see that. I'm going to change the plan here. I'm going to attempt to lengthen this wire here. You see how this wire here, it's laying right down here, and it's completely out of the way. And if this is up here, it might get into the way of this cone here. So I'm going to attempt something here that's never been done before on YouTube, I don't believe. And guess what I'm going to use? I'm going to attempt to use the coil method.
Holy mackerel.
On this wire.
Holy moly.
I've got some of this blue, they used to call it bus wire for circuit boards from my days as a tech. And I'm going to coil that.
You really asking for trouble, fella.
I need to scrape up enough insulation so I can get the coil over there, so when I solder it, it'll make good contact. Then I can run this wire down here like it's supposed to. Okay, I've stripped the wire. I've got the thinnest needle I can find.
I think we can start to work. Get me plenty of hot water and some clean towels.
Could have used a thinner one, but you know, you gotta work with what you got.
If I can't teach you one way, I'll teach you another. But I'm gonna get the job done.
You think that will work?
Oh, hell no!
Hell no.
Oh, hell no.
Think that's gonna add any resistance to the speaker? I don't think so. I had a little trouble trying to get the insulation off here, so I thought, well, maybe I can use a lighter and burn it off. And I set my cone on fire here.
Oh, brother.
Oh, that's funny.
It's not funny.
Let me tell you, that goes up fast.
Oh, good grief.
But it can be fixed. I thought that was funny.
You thought wrong.
Now I'm gonna dip this in some flux. All right, it's on there. Let's see if we can solder it. I'm using all my junk collector's soldering iron he sent me.
Hi, folks.
I think it's from Harbor Freight.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Let's just see if we can do this. You know what I might want to do before I do anything? Just in case I drip some solder.
Right, good idea.
There we go, folks. Clean the tip off. Well, let's tug on it and see if it's not bad. I don't like that blob of solder on it though. But let's see if it works. I'm gonna have to cut this and strip off the insulation, and then we'll test it before we solder it. Okie dokers. I have the meter. One side is hooked up to here, this other terminal. And if we have continuity here, then we know that it's good. I can hear a little static when I touch that, but I don't see nothing on the meter here. Let me try to press it harder here. Oh.
Oh.
We have 3.8 ohms. We got a winner. Now all I have to do is solder that in here. Then repair this mess I made. Anybody out there, please don't use a lighter around old speakers, because the cone will go up very fast. Alright,